normally have training partners, but today I have the very best anyone could ever ask for. The woman behind the camera. My wife's going to pace me. She's going to run alongside me.
I was going to say, am I running 5:30s too?
Yeah. Could you imagine?
We're both just so fast.
So anyway, caffeine. Caffeine actually lowers your perceived effort for running. So that's why people take caffeine before races. That's why I take it. Big X factor is that. If you can zoom in on that thing. Dried turd. Is poop humor the superior form of humor?
Poop or fart humor.
Poop or farts. Like when you hear a fart noise, it's pretty funny, isn't it? Anyway, so today gonna do a mile warm up and then 10 miles straight of targeted marathon pace. Either it goes well and I'm like, oh heck yeah. It goes semi well and I'm like, I'm gonna have to try on marathon day. Or it goes terribly and I'm like, gosh dang, there's no way I'm gonna be able to hold that for the entire marathon. But we're gonna go and find out right now. And also, even on that last option of like, no way I'm gonna be able to hold that, I still think I could probably hold it because like the magic of the of like being in London. Last time I ran a major was last year at Boston, PR'd there. I love majors, just the energy of it all, and then also being able to pace around other people, the energy. You kind of forget that you're even running until you get to a certain point. Hair looking crazy. Mm-hmm. Check this out. I just got to remember that. Look down on my shorts. Let's go, baby. Ketone IQ energy shot for all your endurance needs. Take it right before I run every single day. Take it right before every single important training run, obviously. Every important race. All races are important, so obviously I'm taking it before them. Once, sometimes twice a day. Today's twice. Like I said, it's an important marathon training run. I want to make sure I do well. That's why I'm taking Ketone IQ. I've been taking it every single day, now that I think about it, for 2 years. Works for me. It'll work for you. Let's get after it. Mile, 5:21. A little too quick. Felt fine though.
All right, just finished the 10 miles with the greatest pacer alive. Started out too hot, first 5 miles, then turning back, slowed down, average pace 5:35. So the run was supposed to be 5:30 to 5:35. I was hoping for the 5:30s. Like I said, I was hoping it would just be so easy, right? It never really turns out that way, especially in training runs. I remember just last month telling my dad, I was like, before CIM, I ran 1 mile here to get ready to see how it felt for CIM. Ran a 5:29 and that's all I could run. I was like, oh, I'm gassed. I can't even continue to run because my heart was getting ready to explode. And then I held a 5:43 pace for 26 miles. So it's kind of hard to say one day in training is going to be exactly how you feel on the race day. Normally, I mean, obviously you would want a training day to go extremely well so that there's no doubt in your mind going in and you're like, it's going to be a walk in the park. Everyone loves that, right? But it's going to be hard no matter what. I know that much. Days like this make me that much tougher when it's race day. Feels easier on race day because of the adrenaline and the other competitors, but if you rely solely on that, you're going to be in for a hurting. More training days like this are necessary. We have 3 weeks until London. My wife is going to keep me accountable, help me pace myself because, like I said, 5:21. There's really no reason why I should be running that on a run when I'm supposed to be running in the 5:30 to 5:35 range. The fact of the matter is, didn't give up on the run, didn't give up on the effort. This effort is going to be exactly, probably harder than it's going to feel on race day in my experience. So you have to remember that better because of this day, because we faced it, even though it didn't go exactly as planned. Sometimes you need those days for a gut check and also for a mental check. My body's going to respond. You keep pushing it the way that we just did today, your body will eventually respond. Today was tough. We'll be better because of it. We'll be back one day at a time, guys. You know the drill. Go, baby. Good job. You guys know how I just mentioned on that run today, how I was saying I fell off a little bit on the second half of the run. Then you have to think to yourself, you have to think logically, why would that happen exactly? Is it the shape that I'm in, really? Or is it because your boy doesn't freaking do the carbs? I'd still eat like I'm trying to maintain muscle mass.
Subconsciously, I think you're doing it.
Subconsciously is what we decided, because obviously, yeah. I stopped tracking food like in the last week because I was like, whatever. I think that I kind of have it now. I'm supposed to be eating like 3 weeks out from the marathon. I should be having in the low end like 400 grams of carbs a day. High end like 500 to maybe even 600. And then so I started to think to myself, well, shoot, I ran really well besides the stomach implosion at CIM. It's because I carb loaded for the first time ever. I think that did actually help first half of the race anyway. And then I don't do that now even. I'm not even close to the amount of carbs that I need. And especially with like a 10-miler workout like I did today, you burn through glycogen really quick. My glycogen stores, I went in only having 40 carbs on that run. And it showed because, I felt good first 5 miles. Then second 5 miles of the run, I was like, ooh, my legs feel heavy. Heavy legs, low glycogen, right? Low carbs, all that adds into it. I need to not worry so much about protein. I need to ramp up my carbs, and I need to start practicing that right now so that I don't feel flat on game day.
Do you think we'll ever learn?
Do I think we'll ever learn? Yes, I do. She was looking back at me on the bike, probably thinking to herself, what the hell is this guy doing every day when he goes out and runs? Because clearly he's not even trying. I am trying. It's just, so that's the part of it. I'm really good at training and gutting things out. But when you're getting to this level of, like, I want to run, say, 5:30s for an entire marathon, it's no longer just the gutting out portion of it. It's like you got to have everything working in your favor at that level. So got to ramp up the carbs. Like I said, I've probably been having like 200 to 300 carbs a day when my training load has been really high, maybe even lower. Who knows? That's how we roll, I guess. Not worrying about weight. I was really worried about weight. I don't think it's going to make too big of a difference because I just need to make sure my body is fueled properly, not underfueling. There's so many things that go into marathon running and getting the most out of yourself for 26 miles. And it starts with like every decision as soon as you wake up. But especially
And when
when
you go to bed.
and when you go to bed even. Shit. Shout out to everyone who runs marathons, and especially at a high level. You guys have my respect because it demands your every moment of attention. But we're figuring it out right now. I know I always say that. I'm like, oh yeah, we got it now. Now we really got it. And I think exactly the point of that is when I go out to eat, I'm never thinking I ordered steak and eggs. Instead of like, I should just be having like a stack of pancakes and that's it. Maybe like 1 or 2 eggs. But instead I'm like, protein, double protein? There's no point with that. For me right now, I need to be thinking carbs because I need to fuel myself to make sure I'm doing myself an injustice by not having the carbs because then I'll never find out the kind of shape that I'm in. Today, under-fueled, running 5:35 for 10, I'll take that. Make sure that we're on the right path here for these next 21 days. So let's go, baby. We got it, right? All right, we're at the urologist for a reduction surgery. I'll be here all week. Please consider buying merch to support. Let's go heal our foot at the urologist. Ankle. Okay, bye. Good.
Turn it up or leave it here?
Hey, let's see. What does turning it up a little bit feel like? No, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
Should we try more?
No, that's
Okay.
good actually, yeah. Yeah.
You were funny.
Yeah, that's,
Did you figure out your shoes?
we're chilling. Yeah, actually we got the Adidas.
Oh, what are your thoughts?
We got the Adidas and we just it was an 8-mile training run
Okay.
and it went well. Yeah, there was 0 issues with my ankle, so that's where it's like making my pinky toe twitch a little.
This is the tibial nerve we're activating as well through here.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it comes down through here and it'll activate the lateral plantar nerve.
Sweet. My wife requested that I put my hat on. I'm actually gonna start selling these on my website.
Shut up.
Alone, if you have Jesus. And so yesterday was Easter. Did 18 miles, 6:28 pace. 18 miles is about like 30K for those that are watching in the metric system. Got my element because I'm sweating in here, getting all sweaty and stuff. Having a heavy carb diet is very beneficial for endurance runners, is what they say. We're gonna see if that's true tomorrow. I only went into the run with 42 grams of carbs in my body from breakfast. We're gonna pump those numbers up, bud. We're gonna pump those numbers up and then give it a crack tomorrow. That's the whole thing though. Can't be afraid to correct yourself. Can't be afraid of improvement. If you want to improve, you got to do things necessary to improve, which is pushing yourself to the limit ever so often. For sunscreen, someone asked what the Haynes' family opinion is on sunscreen. You should probably use some. My dad has had a lot of things he's had to cut off.
What?
He's had to cut off basal cell carcinoma.
Skin cancer.
Is it carcinoma?
Yes.
And he didn't wear sunscreen for a long time.
He still doesn't wear sunscreen.
And he still doesn't wear sunscreen. So maybe if he did wear sunscreen, at the very least, he wouldn't have more skin cancer to cut off, I'd imagine, if he wore sunscreen, right?
Probably.
Yep, so sunscreen's good. Obviously, look in the ingredients. If it's like mayonnaise is the first ingredient, it's probably not good for you. Or mesothelioma, if you see that in there, don't rub that on your face. EP and Last Man Standing race. Dr. Frank.
I know, I'm excited.
Dr. Frank, I'm betting the house on him.
The house. Our house.
Yep.
He's a dog.
Sure.
He's a doctor.
He's a doctor. Here's a prescription. We'll see. Like I said, this is an experiment, science experiment. We're scientists right here. Biology major. Advertising major. And what we're gonna
Same thing, right?
what we're gonna figure out is, does having a heavy carb diet actually work and not being under calories? We'll see how much of a difference that makes, because I've been
just eating more, a lot more carbs, like 400 to 500 carbs a day these last few days. Let's see. We're going to find out. 8 miles continuous, targeted marathon pace. Last time I tried this, did 42 carbs before the run. Now I'm at 150 carbs. Let's see if that makes a freaking difference. Let's try this again too. Ketone IQ, high performance energy. Before every run, before every race, you guys know the drill by now. This one has a little bit of caffeine to it. Get my mind and body right. I always have to make mistakes before I learn something. It usually takes a few times. It's a terrible character flaw, but here we are, righting our wrongs. Let's go and run 8 miles. First mile. It was a lot more manageable. I could hardly talk after the first mile. Today I feel better. 5:29, second mile. Feeling controlled. Yeah. Oh, it's carbs help, and having my wife out here helps. Getting good sleep helps. Ketone IQ helps. Feeling good.
Yo, nigga, I got old girls spazzing on the edge. I got pop on my whole ass. Got my leg on that. Pop a nigga like a gun tail. Shopping on the edge. Nigga feel like I should've just rolled the whole beat. Like, moving type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm at my best on the touch.
5:32.
These days, like, these days, I don't even know.
Right where I want to be.
How it is these days, you know? Yeah.
The human windshield reporting for duty. Okay, so just did the 8 miles, 4 out, 4 back. Had some headwind on the way back, so the pace has dropped a little, but much better sign than the 10 miles. I think the carbs do help. Today was a 5:34 average pace. Felt pretty dang good. It was holding the 5:28 steady on the first 4, and then turned it back. Had to earn it a little bit more. But that's what training is. You push yourself hard, and then you're that much better on race day. Workout, like I was saying, the workout called for just 2 4-mile sets with a 3-minute jog in between. I just did 8 continuous because I felt like I had that much in me. And, I held what I needed to. 5:30 to 5:35 average pace. We were right in there, and still feel like we have more in the tank, so.
Really? My legs are tired.
The lead bike was a little bit tired. The hills and the wind, it adds up, especially when you're pushing that hard and trying to film. So I'm happy with it, and just got to finish out, cool down jog, and it's crunch time now, so these reps really matter, and we're hitting it right at the right time. At the right time, we're peaking. That's all you can ask for. More carbs, refuel, back at it again. Let's go, babe. Dream team.
First of all, it's just pain. Second of all, if you're watching this series, you're here for a reason. You want to know what it takes to hit a far-reaching goal. Well, I'm gonna freaking show you what it takes. A little bit of, you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. And these are the best eggs you could ever ask for. And this is about to be the best omelet you've ever seen. Except it's not an omelet at all, is it? Ah, oh, now there's a shell in there for a little extra crunch. Good.
Ew, you're not gonna take it out?
It doesn't kill you, makes you... Okay, fine. Stranger. Joker, Dark Knight. I think I just got another freaking shell in there. God dang it. Oh, it's getting hot too. Got it. Alright. It's just gonna be eggs. It's not an omelet. Come over here real quick if you can. So, you guys have seen the training. It takes a lot of that, obviously. It takes a lot of this too, though. Look at these fistful of...
Ew, you didn't even wash your hands.
You don't need to.
That's gross.
When you have a strong immune system, and that's actually a good point. Good. Thank you for bringing that up, honey. When you have a strong immune system like me and you take all these pills, you don't need to wash your hands after getting some egg on it. Ketone IQ every morning, getting ready to go run 10 miles before we got a hard workout tomorrow, and then a key workout on Sunday. I'm gonna finish up about 88 miles for this week. Cheers. Bon appetit. Shout out to Remy. He made this for me. And actually, we're going to Paris and we're gonna go to the Ratatouille restaurant.
I don't think it's right.
Yeah, Gusto's there. The spirit of Gusto thrives in France. I'm gonna show you guys what it takes to hit your goals. This doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in 6 months, years. Years, but it's not even just like, oh, I'll give this a few years and then it'll happen. It's a consistent, undying effort all day long for those years. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I seriously am looking forward to it. And it all starts right here, right now. This breakfast, this piece of toast, and all these pills that I have to take before I eat, because that's how I like to do it. Oh, as I've been saying this whole time, if you have a goal in mind that you want to hit, that's going to take a long time to get there, I suggest you start now, because Lord knows I want to be getting after it the whole time. Imagine if we both accomplish our goals at the same time. How cool would that be? Damn it. Don't give up. It's just getting good. Over and out. Is this week 13? Over 3 months. Woo! Just getting started.